This is the video I promised to make that I said I was going to give my thoughts on Pokemon moving to Disney XD. If you haven't seen my video on discussion time on if Cartoon Network is going to air the remainder of X, Y, and Z, please check that video out first. Hello everyone, it's me again making another video. I'm going to make my thoughts if whether I like the idea that Disney XD is picking up Pokemon or whether I don't. I have some bad/negative thoughts and some good/positive thoughts. First, let's talk about the bad/negative thoughts that Pokemon is moving to Disney XD. There's only one thing that I can think of that is bad/negative if Pokemon Sun and Moon moved from Cartoon Network to Disney XD. Now, of course, all of us know that Disney XD used to be either Toon Disney or Jetix or a combination of both. Where I live in the United States, Disney XD started off as Toon Disney and Jetix. Although Jetix was taking up most of the block because ABC Family took off their Jetix block, so Jetix was all over Toon Disney, and basically Disney XD was created. Now, let's use this show for example, Digimon Data Squad. When this aired on Jetix, it was okay. It was on, like, where people can catch the show from time to time. But after that rebrand, when Toon Disney and Jetix shut down and it became Disney XD, guess what time this show came on? Now, the problem with Disney XD was, one, that it was Eastern Coast Time channel, because when they say the show starts so-and-so, they're talking about Eastern Time. For Central, Mountain, and Pacific, it would be either 1, 2, or 3 hours earlier for you. And Digimon Data Squad was on at like 4 in the morning, and it didn't matter which time zone you lived in. If you wanted to watch Digimon Data Squad, either you're screwed or you'd have to DVR it. That's the only annoying thing about Disney XD, at least that's the only negative thing I would have to say about Disney XD taking the rights to Pokemon Sun and Moon. But I'm pretty sure Disney XD would put it on their weekday afternoon or Saturday morning lineup, which I hope they do, because if they do, they would be taking notes in the right direction. Now, I hope Disney XD would actually put Pokemon on a decent time slot where I could actually watch it live and not have to DVR it. But hey, I have a DVR. Either way, as long as it's a time that I can catch it, it's good enough for me. Anyway, that's the only negative thing I'm actually worried about Pokemon moving to Disney XD. The rest is pretty much positive. Now let's actually take a look at the good and positive about Pokemon moving to Disney XD. Now there's actually more good/positives about Pokemon moving to Disney XD. Positive number one would have to be the fact that they might actually broadcast Pokemon more than just once a week. They might broadcast reruns weekdays and maybe new episodes on the weekend. And that's one of the most promising things about Disney XD. They actually might broadcast that show on that channel as opposed to if Cartoon Network still had Sun and Moon. They would still do the same thing, broadcast it only once a week on Saturday mornings. Now this baffles me if Boomerang's going to do the same with the older series as well. However, I will admit one thing about their new logo. I actually like their new logo, to tell you the truth. I will admit I do prefer the blue B-shaped Boomerang. That's their best logo overall. That's my favorite one. It is way better than the international logos that they had. I hated it. It's ugly. I think the current one is much more appealing to the eye. This one just burns your eyes, in my opinion. However, if Boomerang does pull the plug on the older series, I wouldn't mind if Disney XD or Disney Channel or even Freeform decide to air the older series of Pokemon. If they did that, that would be awesome. Now, I should point out something out that I'm not sure if any of you remember this, but this is absolutely 100% true. Now, do you remember that Toon Disney's Big Movie Show actually showed these two films, Jirachi Wishmaker and Destiny Deoxys? Well, that's because Disney owns Miramax, and they made these two films, so that's why both of these films got to air on Toon Disney's Big Movie Show. And to tell you the truth, Jirachi Wishmaker is one of my all-time favorite Pokemon films in existence. Now, I would tell you why I like Jirachi Wishmaker, but I think it's best that you guys figure out on your own. I don't want to spoil the film. It would be awesome if Disney XD were to play that movie again. I'd like to see that, even though I own that on DVD, but moving on. It would be awesome if Disney XD, or one of the sister channels of Disney XD, acquires the rights to Pokemon Indigo League, as long as they put it on a good time slot. A lot of classic die-hard Pokemon fans would love that. Personally, I prefer the Advanced Generation because, one, that's the one I had the most fond memories with, and two, well, same reason why I like Jirachi Wishmaker, but not going to spoil anything. For Diamond and Pearl, that might or might not be on Disney XD or one of the sister channels. That depends on popular demand. For Pokemon Black and White, I'm sorry to say, I don't think this series had any hopes for ending up on Disney XD or one of the sister channels. Not many people liked Pokemon Black and White, unless you write a petition for them to sign and stuff like that. Anyway, there you have it, the things that I am and not looking forward to for Pokemon airing on Disney XD. There's more positive / good as opposed to negative / bad. Thanks for watching, and please post your honest thoughts if you like the idea of Sun and Moon airing on Disney XD, and if you think the older series should be on Disney XD as well, or one of the sister channels.